Hi all, in this lecture we will see how to create a simple job in Jenkins, as we have already discussed about the CI/CD pipelines and how to set up the Jenkins in Windows machine in the previous videos. Alright, we are in the Jenkins dashboard and here you can see two options. One is the new item and another is the create a job link. By clicking any one of the option, you will redirect the same page. Let's give the name test of our job and select the freestyle project as a project type. Here you can see the other option as well, like pipeline, multi-configuration project, folder, multi-branch pipeline and organization folder. But this time we just choose the freestyle project. Click on the OK button. Okay, so we are in the configuration page and you can see a multiple option of the configure, that is general, source code management, build triggers, build environment, build its steps, post build actions. Let's begin from top of this page and give the description which describe about our job. This is first job. Now let's move to the other sections, and here you can see a many option, but we will discuss the necessary ones. First is discard old bits. Here you can specify or decide the bit history you want to keep. So first one is days to keep bits. Let's give the 2 days, and the number of bits you want to keep. Let's give the 10. Now move to the next option, that is this project is parameterized. You can mention, you can specify the parameter or pass the parameter at the runtime by choosing any one of the option, like boolean parameter, credential parameter, password parameter, string parameter. So you can pass the value of that parameter during the runtime. Let's move to the next section, that is the source code management, and you can see the option of Git. If you are not able to see your source code repo or source code management option, you can install the plugins. Now let's discuss about the Git. Here we can give the repo URL and give the credential if there is any, and specify the branch name where you want your job will be monitored or will look up. So when the job will be executed, it will pull the source code from that Bitbucket location. Next section is build trigger, and here you can see the multiple options, like trigger bit remotely, build after one project are built, build periodically, GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling, poll SCM. If you choose this option, trigger build remotely, then you can execute your job from the scripts. Next is build after other projects are built. You can specify the other projects if you want to execute. Next option is build periodically. This option is based on the cron expression. If you don't know about the cron expression, you can click on this help icon and you can see a pretty good information over here. For example, if I specify 5 asterisk, then this job will be executed in every minute. Next option is GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM polling. If we choose this option, then our job will monitoring the GitHub, and if any user or developer or software engineer push the code into the Bitbucket or the Git, then this job will be triggered automatically. Next section is build environment, and you can see the option like delete workspace before build starts. If you choose this option, then this job will delete the basically the Jenkins job generates the temporary files and store in your workspace. So by choosing this option, it will delete the temporary files in your workspace. Now go to the next section, that is the build steps. Here you can give the command for your job, and you can see multiple options over here. Build a Visual Studio project or solution using MS Build, execute Windows batch command, execute shell, and many others. If you don't see your option, you have to install the plugins, and after that you can see the options over here as well. Let's select this option, execute Windows batch command, and you can give the command over here. So I mentioned the .NET -- version. So when this job will be executed, then it execute this command and it will show the version of the .NET which is installed in your machine. Next, move to the post build action. If you want to perform some action after the build executed, then you can choose this option like archive the artifacts, build other projects, email notification. So if you want to send the notification over email once this job will be executed successfully, then you can choose this option. Now click on the apply and save button. In the left hand side, you can see the option of build now. Let's click this one and execute your job. In this section, you can see that this job has been executed successfully. Now go to the console output. So you can see the command which we have specified during the setup of this job, that is the .NET -- version, and it shows the version of .NET which is installed in my machine, and is showing that the success of our job, you can say the status of our job. If you go to the dashboard, you can see your job name in the dashboard. If you want to execute your job from here, then you can simply click on this icon and your job will be executed. Also, if you want to configure something else, then you can choose, or you can open you can click on this configure option from here itself. If I want to add something or configure something, then you can mention it over here as well. Like if I want to see the Java version as well or the Gradle, then you can specify the other commands as well, and then click on the apply and save button. So that is all for this lecture. I am hoping that you got some basic idea how to create the job in the Jenkins, and we will explore more functions in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video.